All right, so here we are looking at the first call, and we took it up with the 6-stick. So the first call is new this year, but it basically kind of replaced the powder snake and the derby, and it felt like, and it's basically, they're the same shape, same camber profile, but just, you know, slightly different, like core profile, base, that kind of stuff. So here's, this is an Escher? Yeah. But if you can line up on that camber profile, you can see there's a camber between the feet. It's not too aggressive. Going to, here, I'll do it again. Camber between the feet, going to a good bit of rocker in tip and tail. And there's some off the tail.
Bringing back my professional hand modeling.
So
right
it's definitely a slightly softer flex. They're both kind of medium-ish, but it's definitely feels just a little bit softer, a little more buttery. It's a little more than
softer and buttery
the 6-stick. And it's just, it's like a fun board. It holds a good edge. It carves really well. Yes, this just feels a little more lively, a little more dynamic underfoot. I couldn't really tell a huge difference between the speed, but we were out in pretty firm snow that really kind of allows almost any base to shine.
Yeah.
But I would imagine if they say this is a faster base, I'll take their word for it. But you know, they both are kind of like dry bases. You know, dry demo bases. You know,
they often don't wax them.
No
for
love
us
on
here
the
at
base.
demo.
And one thing to reference, we're both riding Adidas Tactical ADVs, boots we love to ride. We're both riding Salomon holograms, and it was a perfect matchup. Perfect.
Oh God, I love these bindings. I love these boots, and I love these boards.
I really did too.
They were so much fun.
These are the kind of boards you want to go out with some of our free ride favorites and see how they fare. Because like on a day like today, we had a blast on them.
Yeah.
And they're very recommendable boards. However, would they unseat a favorite? I don't know. You know, and there's lots of things to factor in that we don't have without really like, you know, like geeking on the specs. Like how far can you set it back on board on a powder day? You know, how easy does it float in powder? Because I mean, you're trying to get
How much do you care?
Yeah.
About any of that.
But I mean, for us, it's like we want a free ride board like this to be able to carve groomers, maybe even occasionally ride switch, which this does pretty well. It's not as good as the
hit a
old
jib,
6-stick and
6 feet of powder,
Pal Snake.
Go up a chairlift, get off a chairlift, ride down the mountain, get back on the chairlift, put it in a snowboard rack, eat a burger, snow dance. These are all things you need in a board.
Yeah, these are Peter skills.
Yeah,
that must be developed. But this is just driving me crazy. I got to center your.
I do these things just to piss him off. He watches the review later, and I'll just like do something like this, and he'll just be like,
In the summer when I'm editing these videos, he can hear this hundreds of miles away. Peter! God damn it, Peter! But this is the first call. It's a super fun board, and
I'm gonna sue him for that.
Yeah, and I just love it. I think it's a, you know, if you're looking for a one board surfy kind of quiver, the 6-stick can do it all because it can ride groomers, carve groomers super well, and it looks like it can handle powder pretty well.
Imagine he was slapping this board. This is the 6-stick.
Oh, first call.
It's the first call.
Yeah, I prefer the 6-stick.
Yeah.
But this is so close.
It's so close.
I
They're
could
honestly
be pretty happy with it too.
Honestly, I think you would love either board. Whichever one's in your price range, I think you're gonna absolutely get a kick out of it and love it regardless.
Yeah. So there you have it.
Both great boards.